Truman Burbank lives a seemingly perfect life on the idyllic island of Sea Haven. He has a loving wife, Meryl, a loyal best friend, Marlon, and a stable job in the insurance business. But lately, strange things have been happening that make Truman question the very fabric of his reality. It all starts with small, almost unnoticeable glitches in his otherwise flawless world. One day, on his way to work, a studio light falls from the sky, crashing onto the street just feet away from him. A radio report quickly explains it away as a piece of an aircraft that had trouble, but the object is clearly not from a plane. This incident plants a seed of doubt in Truman's mind, a nagging feeling that something is profoundly wrong with his life. He begins to notice patterns and repetitions that are too perfect to be coincidental. The same people walk the same routes at the same time every day, like clockwork. A man on a bicycle, a woman with a dog, a yellow car circling the block, they are all part of a meticulously choreographed routine. Truman starts testing his suspicions, deviating from his daily schedule just to see what happens. When he tries to walk into a building he's never entered before, two men dressed as maintenance workers physically stop him, claiming there's a gas leak. Every attempt he makes to break his routine is met with an elaborate, pre-planned obstacle designed to herd him back onto his designated path. His world feels less like a home and more like a cage, albeit a beautifully decorated one. His wife, Meryl, seems increasingly agitated by his erratic behavior. She tries to soothe him with cheerful platitudes and product placements, holding up kitchen gadgets and coffee brands to an invisible audience. Her smiles are too bright, her reassurances too rehearsed. Truman starts to realize that she isn't his partner, but his keeper, an actress playing the role of a devoted wife. The most significant crack in his reality appears when he sees a homeless man who looks exactly like his father. His father supposedly drowned in a boating accident years ago, an event that left Truman with a deep-seated fear of water. The man is quickly whisked away by strangers before Truman can get any answers. This encounter confirms his deepest fears, his past, his memories, and even his traumas have been manufactured. Haunted by these revelations, Truman becomes obsessed with escaping Sea Haven. He knows the key lies in confronting his aquaphobia, as the only way off the island is across the sea. He confides in his best friend, Marlon, who sits with him by the bridge, a six-pack of beer between them. Marlon delivers a heartfelt, seemingly genuine speech about their lifelong friendship, reassuring Truman that his paranoia is unfounded. "The last thing I would ever do is lie to you, Truman," Marlon says, looking him straight in the eye. But Truman can't shake the feeling that even this intimate moment is just another scene in a play he never agreed to be in. Unbeknownst to Truman, his entire life is the subject of The Truman Show, the most popular television program in history. He was adopted by a corporation at birth and has lived every moment of his existence inside a colossal dome, the largest television studio ever built. Every person he knows, from his wife and mother to his colleagues and neighbors, is a paid actor. The creator and director of this grand experiment is a man named Christoph, who watches over Truman from a control room in the moon of the studio's artificial sky. Christoph orchestrates every aspect of Truman's life, from the weather to the traffic jams, all in the name of creating authentic human drama for a global audience. He sees himself not as a captor, but as a benevolent creator, protecting Truman from the chaos of the real world. Back in Sea Haven, Truman's desire for freedom intensifies. He remembers a woman from his college days, Sylvia. She was different from everyone else, and she tried to tell him the truth before being forcibly removed from the set. She told him her real name was Lauren and that everyone was pretending. The memory of her fuels his determination to find the truth and escape to a world where she might be waiting. One night, Truman finally decides to make his move. He pretends to be asleep in his basement, fooling the production crew who have grown complacent after years of his predictable behavior. He manages to sneak out of his house and heads for the harbor, his heart pounding with a mixture of terror and exhilarating hope. He finds a small sailboat and, despite his crippling fear of water, sets sail into the artificial ocean. Christoph, watching from the control room, is initially amused by Truman's bold escape attempt. But as Truman sails further from the shore, the director's amusement turns to panic. He can't lose his star. In a desperate act of control, Kristoff orders the crew to create a massive storm. He cranks up the wind and the waves, intent on scaring Truman back to the safety of the island. The storm is brutal, a man-made tempest designed to break Truman's spirit. The small boat is tossed violently, and Truman is nearly drowned several times, but he clings to the mast, screaming at the sky in defiance. He shouts, "Is that the best you can do? You're going to have to kill me." In that moment, he has completely overcome the fear that was so carefully instilled in him. Seeing his resolve, Kristoff's superiors and the production crew plead with him to stop the storm before he accidentally kills his star. Reluctantly, Kristoff ceases the tempest, and the artificial sun comes out. Exhausted but undefeated, Truman continues to sail. After some time, the bow of his boat pierces something solid with a loud thud. Confused, he touches the sky. It's a hard, painted wall, the boundary of his world. He has reached the edge of the dome. He gets out of the boat and walks along the wall until he finds a staircase leading up to a door marked exit. This is his final choice: stay in the perfect, safe, and controlled world he has always known, or step through the door into the unknown, unpredictable real world. As Truman reaches for the doorknob, Kristoff's voice booms down from the heavens. Speaking directly to Truman for the first time, he introduces himself as the creator of the show. He tries to convince Truman to stay, telling him that there is no more truth in the outside world than there is in the world he created for him. "In my world," Kristoff says, "you have nothing to fear." Truman listens, standing at the precipice of his old life and a new one. He considers the offer for a moment, the promise of safety and security. Then, with a small, confident smile, he turns to the hidden camera he knows is watching. He delivers his signature catchphrase, "In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night." He takes a bow, turns his back on his creator, and steps through the door into the darkness, into true reality. The worldwide audience cheers, and Sylvia, watching from her apartment, rushes to meet him. The story of Truman Burbank is a powerful exploration of our own realities. It forces us to question how much of our lives are influenced by external forces and how much is truly our own free will. His journey is a testament to the indomitable human spirit and the unquenchable desire for truth and freedom, no matter the cost. Thank you for watching this recap. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Movies Recap Repo, for more content like this.